अब हमें क्या सीखना है कि फ्लूइड एलिमेंट्स के अंदर हम प्रेशर कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं. हाउ डू यू कैलकुलेट प्रेशर? ओके, सो जस्ट क्विक रिकैप. प्रेशर क्या होता था? प्रेशर वॉज P इज इक्वल्स टू dF perpendicular push force per unit area, dF over dA. This is my pressure. How do you calculate pressure? Let's take a very first case, very simple case. This is my container. उसके अंदर fluid है. My fluid is resting peacefully. Container का acceleration 0 है, container की velocity 0 है, and we are in complete space. हम स्पेस में घूम रहे हैं. देर इज नो ग्रेविटी. आसपास कोई ग्रेविटी नहीं है, कोई फोर्सेस नहीं लग रहे हैं, सब खाली है. एक्सेलरेशन इज 0, वेलोसिटी इज 0. दिस इज द सिंपलेस्ट केस वी कैन थिंक, राइट? नाउ अंडरस्टैंड. What do we need to do? We need to calculate the pressure at every point inside this fluid element, inside this fluid, right? There is only one thing. सिर्फ एक ही टूल है हमारे पास in this entire fluid mechanics, Newton's laws. Take the system, draw fluid elements and apply the Newton's laws. Correct? So Newton's laws लगाते हैं. अब Newton's law किस पर लगाएं? So we need to have our element, right? So let's take a small cylinder inside this fluid element. Okay, so let's take this small cylinder in my fluid element. दिस इज माई सिस्टम. सो इसको बाहर निकालते हैं और इसकी FBD में लाने की कोशिश करते हैं. इन FBD आई नीड टू फ्री दिस सिस्टम. फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम बनाएंगे. सो आई नीड टू फ्री दिस फ्रॉम एनी एक्सटर्नल फोर्स, फ्रॉम एनी एक्सटर्नल सिस्टम, राइट? सो दिस इज माई सिलेंडर. अब इसके ऊपर क्या है? देर इज नो एयर, नथिंग, कुछ भी नहीं है. सो देयर कैन नॉट बी एनी फोर्स फ्रॉम अबव. ऊपर से कोई फोर्स नहीं आने वाला है, करेक्ट? नाउ can there be any force on the upper surface by the fluid? See, आसपास यहाँ पर क्या है? यहाँ fluids है. तो क्या fluid ऊपर कोई यहाँ force लगा सकती है ऊपर के surface पे? Obviously. See, this is my fluid. Fluid यहाँ पर है. इसको अगर ऊपर के surface में any force लगाना है, so that has to be parallel to the surface. But you know that fluid elements cannot apply parallel forces. Fluid elements can only apply perpendicular forces. Perpendicular push forces. So there cannot be any force on the upper side of my system. Let's look at the lower side. Lower side में it's more interesting. There is fluid completely filled over here. So नीचे क्या है? सिर्फ और सिर्फ fluid ही fluid है. हमने देखा कि fluid cannot apply parallel forces, but obviously fluid can apply perpendicular forces. So ये जो fluid element है, this can apply perpendicular force like this. Now, how do you calculate force? If you remember, force is calculated using PDA. Let's say the pressure at this particular point is P. See, we do not know P. We need to calculate this P, right? So let's assume that the pressure at this point is P. So force यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? P times area. Let's take this, the area to be dA. So this would be P times dA. So this is the force applied by the lower fluid on my system. Correct? Now let's look at the curved surface. So there can obviously again the curved surface में भी क्या है? So if you take any curved surface over here, curved surface में fluid elements हैं, and if you take the surface, fluid element can apply perpendicular forces like this. But because of symmetry, अगर यहाँ पर let's say the pressure over here is some P dash, so यहाँ पर अगर कोई P dash into dA force लगा रहे हैं, because of symmetry, diametrically opposite same force P dash into dA मुझे मिलने वाला है. and ऐसे करते करते throughout my curved surface ऐसे forces लग रहे हैं which are gonna cancel each other. ये सारे forces आपस में cancel हो जाएंगे for all the curved surface. So finally the net force, ये सारे force cancel हो जाने वाले हैं. So the net force acting on my system is just P into dA, which is from the lower fluid element, right? Now, one important thing to note here is my acceleration of the entire system acceleration is 0. So the acceleration of this fluid element is also 0. So सिलेंडर बनाया, न्यूटन्स लॉस लगाया. न्यूटन्स लॉ क्या कहता है? P times dA, the force in this direction is equals to acceleration of this direction. Now the total acceleration is 0, so acceleration in any direction is 0. So this is 0. Since dA is non-zero, this gives us pressure is equals to 0. So finally we've got that the pressure at this particular point is 0. Simply speaking, pressure at any point, so let me write this down. Pressure at all the points. Pressure at all the points in the fluid is simply 0. Now, why the pressure is 0? See, this will become more clear when you will try to understand why pressure arises. Pressure आता क्यों है? Pressure arises because of external forces acting on the fluid elements. So जब हमने कहा कि ये मेरा fluid element complete space में, my acceleration is 0, my velocity is 0, कोई external forces act ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. So any fluid, any small fluid element sitting inside is very peaceful in itself. उस छोटे से fluid element पे कोई भी बाहर का कोई भी pressure नहीं लगा रहा है. This, so actually there are no external forces acting. और उसका acceleration भी 0 है because there is no external force on this entire system. Okay, before going to case 2, let's firstly understand what case 3 says, right? So in the case 3 we have our container, उसके अंदर fluid element है, it is resting peacefully on the ground. So currently its acceleration is 0, its velocity is 0. Now there is obviously gravity g acting downwards. This is not acceleration of the, okay, let me just erase this. This simply says that there is gravity g acting downwards. So there is gravity g which is acting downwards. The acceleration of the container is 0. Now we need to calculate the pressure at every point of this container. How do you calculate that? So the only thing, so okay, it's also given that the pressure due to atmosphere, which is our P ATM, this is given to you. Okay, for the time being, let's say that there is no atmosphere, right? So okay, we can have this P ATM and we'll see. Let's take a fluid element which is a cylinder. Again, cylinder बना हुआ है, Newton's laws लगा. This is just the thing which we have to do. So cylinder बनाते हैं और Newton's laws लगाते हैं. In order to apply the Newton's laws in the cylinder, what we need to do is to draw its free body diagram. अब इसकी free body diagram बनाने के लिए सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे कि इसके ऊपर क्या है. So if you look at the top surface, there is just one thing on the top surface, which is our P ATM, right? So there can only be one force, which is the P ATM. See, other fluid elements cannot apply any force on the top surface because fluid elements cannot apply parallel forces. ये हमने देख रखा है. And this force is acting downwards perpendicular to the surface. Why? Because obviously we have seen that atmosphere is also nothing but fluid. Atmosphere क्या है? Fluid. So fluid pressure की वजह से forces लगाते हैं. And we assume that atmospheric pressure is for all practical purposes constant. So atmospheric pressure change करने के लिए हमें बहुत ऊपर नीचे levels पार करने पड़ेंगे in kilometers. So we'll just assume that P ATM is constant. So P ATM constant है. So at every point pressure क्या है? Same, which is our atmospheric pressure. So force due to this atmospheric pressure would be same. So the force would be PdA. So P ATM into the area. Let's say the area is dA. So this would be PdA. The force at the top surface. Now, what is the force at the down surface? Let's assume that the height of the cylinder is h. So height of my cylinder is h. And the pressure at height h is P. So we are actually calculating the pressure at a depth h. So this is my depth h and we are calculating the pressure at depth h. why are we assuming that pressure is constant at this level? So we're actually saying that इस पूरे लेवल पर जो हाइट h है वहाँ प्रेशर कांस्टेंट है. Why is that the case? That is, so I can just give you a hint that it is something because of gravity. Since gravity is downward, pressure perpendicular to it is constant. अगर ये बात अभी समझ में नहीं आई है so don't worry, ये चीज़ will just explore further. हम इसको आगे समझेंगे. For the time being, just assume that the pressure at every point at the level h is constant. So what would the force? The force would simply be P times dA. Because हमने देखा है pressure, force due to pressure is nothing but P dA integrated over the entire area. Area is assumed to be dA, so force would be P dA. And force due to pressure is perpendicular push force. So ये जो fluid elements हैं ये इस मेरे सिस्टम को पुश कर रहे हैं. सो द फोर्स इज इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड इट्स अ परपेंडिकुलर फोर्स. there are no forces in the curved surface area because of the very same reason. So if you take any curved surface area over here, if you take any curved surface area in my system, so उस पर भी forces लग रहे हैं, but the forces applied are all cancelling out each other. So ये सारे forces cancel हो जा रहे हैं because they are applied symmetrically throughout the curved surface. So इनका net 0 आ रहा है. So I've drawn my free body diagram. So cylinder बनाओ and Newton's laws लगाओ. So let's apply the Newton's laws. Now इस cylinder का acceleration 0 है. That is something which is important. Okay, sorry, we've forgotten one more force, one important. There is a force due to gravity. How can we forget that? So हमारे सिस्टम में ग्रेविटी है जो नीचे फोर्स लगा रही है. एंड द ग्रेविटी का फोर्स कितना होता है? दैट इज mg, राइट? सो m मास. नाउ मास कैन बी रिटन एज रो डेंसिटी इनटू वॉल्यूम. व्हाट इज माय वॉल्यूम? वॉल्यूम इज dA, which is area times my height. So this is my mass times volume. This would become my density into volume will become my mass into g. So this is the force due to gravity acting downwards on my fluid element. और फ्लूइड एलिमेंट का एक्सेलरेशन क्या है? 0. सो फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम बन गया है. सो विल जस्ट अप्लाई द न्यूटन्स लॉस विच सेज दैट रो इंटू dA इंटू hg प्लस PATM into dA. So this is the force in the downward direction minus PdA. So net force in the downward direction is equals to mass, which is again rho dA into h into net acceleration in the downward direction. Now the acceleration is 0. The net acceleration is 0, right? So this term will go away. And finally we would get that, okay, so this dA term is also cancelling because obviously dA is not 0. So my pressure at a height h is turning out to be PATM plus rho GH. Now this is actually a formula which you can remember, but we're gonna give you a better formula to remember. You need not to. So in order to so this is how we calculate the pressure at every point inside my container. This was method 1. एक दूसरे method से भी we can just calculate the pressure at any point in my container. So let's look at the method 2. How do we calculate the pressure? इस समय हम क्या करेंगे? Our fluid element is gonna change. So अभी हमारा fluid element क्या था? It was a cylinder जिसका एक surface outer side में था और एक at height h था. Now we are gonna change this and हम अपना fluid element को change करने वाले हैं. So this is not gonna be a fluid element anymore. हम एक ऐसा fluid element लेंगे. So let's take this a small cube inside this way. Let's take this to be our fluid element inside. So इसको जब हम free body diagram बनाएंगे, so let's draw its free body diagram, and in order to calculate its free, we need to make it free, right? So इसके चारों तरफ सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्या है? Fluid. So there are gonna be pressures. Again, because of the same reason there won't be any pressure in this direction. So इसके जो lateral surfaces हैं उनमें कोई net forces नहीं लगेगा. There are forces because of pressures, but because of symmetry all those forces are gonna cancel out. So I'm not drawing those lateral forces which are summing up to 0. Okay, you can actually draw them like this way, there is a force this way, and there is a force in the backward direction, and all these four forces are cancelling out. There is a force from the upward direction and there is a force in the downward direction also, but there is only fluid. ऊपर भी fluid है, नीचे भी fluid है. So fluid की वजह से forces is because of pressure. How do we calculate pressure? We do not know pressure, right? Let's assume that pressure at this upper surface is P. Its height is very small, let's say dx. So the pressure, and let's assume that pressure down is P dash. So basically अब हमें क्या फाइंड करना है? प्रेशर डिफरेंस. सो dx इज वेरी स्मॉल डिस्टेंस. उसमें जब हम ट्रैवल करेंगे हाउ द प्रेशर इज चेंजिंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन, दैट इज व्हाट वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग. सो द प्रेशर इन द अबोव surface is P, so ऊपर एक force लगेगा. Now this force is gonna be a perpendicular push force which is P times dA. नीचे एक force लगेगा that would be P dash times dA. Correct? ऊपर से एक force लगा P dA, नीचे से force लगा P dash dA. These are the normal forces. Next thing in our free body diagram is mg forces. So these are normal forces, mg forces and pseudo forces. Obviously there are no pseudo forces. So mg force नीचे लगेगा, that is equals to mass. Now what is my mass? Rho dA into dx. So this is my volume. This together becomes my mass, m into g. And what about its acceleration? Acceleration कितना है? So the acceleration is actually 0, right? Acceleration of the entire container is 0, so हमारा fluid element का भी acceleration is 0 है. Free body diagram बना लिया. So what we need to do is to apply the Newton's laws. So net force along a direction is equals to net acceleration in that direction. So this would simply give me rho dA dx into g plus p dA. Since my acceleration in the vertical direction is 0, so these two forces have to cancel each other. So p dash into dA. Forces need to be balanced in the vertical direction. So very clearly this dA is going to cancel, and what this gives us is p dash minus p over dx. This is equals to rho into g. Now this is something which you need to remember. Let me write it in a more better way. Dou p, which is small change in p, over dou x, which is small change in my direction. This is equals to rho, which is my density, into g, which is my acceleration along that direction. This is something which is important, which we've got from here. This is called pressure gradient. We'll come to this pressure gradient in a while. Pressure gradients की वजह से how do we interpret this? We'll come to this. So केस 3 में हमें पता चला कि अगर एक fluid element है inside container जिसका acceleration 0 है, gravity is on. So because of gravity there is an external force. कोई इन fluid elements को नीचे खींच रहा है. So उस खिंचाव की वजह से there is a pressure gradient created. प्रेशर नीचे बढ़ रहा है. डो पी ओवर डो एक्स इज पॉजिटिव, रो इंटू जी. सो अगर यहाँ का प्रेशर कोई x है तो यहाँ का प्रेशर इज सम x प्लस सम dx. प्रेशर नीचे बढ़ रहा है, dx इज पॉजिटिव. सो यहाँ अगर प्रेशर 0 होगा सो यू गेट सम प्रेशर एट सम हाइट h, and we have calculated that also, that is rho g into h. We'll come back to this pressure gradient. Okay, so now let's start with the case 2. Case 2 में we are given a container
उसके अंदर है फ्लूइड. नाउ इन केस टू वी आर हैविंग फ्री फॉल. व्हाट इज फ्री फॉल? फ्री फॉल इज बेसिकली व्हेन आवर ऑब्जेक्ट इज अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ ओनली ग्रेविटी एंड इट इज एक्सेलरेटिंग. So our container is having an acceleration of g downwards, and the only external force acting on a container is mg. So there is an mg this way. So now if we are asked to find the pressure at every point of our container, how will we do that? So in order to do that, we cylinder बनाएंगे and we'll apply the Newton's law. So in order to do that, firstly we'll need to go to the frame of reference of the container. So we'll go and sit on the container. In the container's frame of reference, since it is having an acceleration of g downwards, it is a non-inertial frame. So एक pseudo force आ जाएगा. Pseudo force will be opposite to the acceleration's direction. So upward direction में एक pseudo force लगेगा. If you remember, F pseudo is nothing but m times the acceleration. And acceleration की direction के वो opposite लगता है. So this is minus m times a vector. A vector is g downwards. So our pseudo force would be minus ma upwards. A is g here. So the pseudo force would be mg upwards. Now let's take a fluid element. So we'll be having a cylinder over here. Let's draw a cylinder. This is a fluid element and we want to free it. इसको free करके इसके free body diagram बनाएंगे. So let me draw my cylinder over here. Now the very first force acting on a cylinder would be mg, right? So mg would be downwards. So this force would be m. So m can be written as rho. Let's say the area is dA, so it would be dA into v, or let's simply call it volume v, and g. So this would be our weight rho vg, which is acting downwards. There would be a pseudo force acting in the upward direction, and the point of application of the pseudo force would be simply the center of mass. जहां पर mg लगता है वहीं पर r pseudo force भी लगेगा. So this would be m, which is rho into v, density into volume, into the acceleration of our system. So acceleration is g downwards, so the pseudo force would be rho vg upwards. Now the peculiar point over here is this rho vg, which is our pseudo force. So let me write it. This is my pseudo force. This pseudo force upward is gonna cancel out the gravity downwards. So in effect, in my fluid container, there is no external force acting. Basically speaking, there are contact forces by the fluid element. So let me draw the contact forces as well. So in a very similar way, if I draw a curved surface here, so there are contact forces this way acting symmetrically in all the directions, और उनका net force क्या हो जाएगा? Zero हो जाएगा. So there is no net force in the curved surface. There is a net force from the upward direction, which is because of our atmosphere. So this is our P ATM into dA. This is due to atmospheric pressure. Let's say the pressure over here is P. So if the pressure is P, our force from the liquid downward would be P into dA, because force equals to pressure into area. So P into dA would be from the downward direction. Now the important thing is, since we are looking at with respect to our container, हमारा frame of reference क्या है? अब container frame of reference हो गया है, जिसके वजह से मैंने एक pseudo force भी rho vg upwards लगाया है. So our acceleration is zero, because खुद के respect में तो container rest में है. So acceleration of the container is zero with respect to itself, right? See, I could have done it in the other way as well. अगर मैं frame of reference अर्थ को ही रखता एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ मेकिंग द फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस एज अ कंटेनर, मैं अगर अर्थ से ही अपने कंटेनर को देखता, सो हमारे एफबीडी में क्या डिफरेंस आता? सो इन आर एफबीडी एक mg नीचे लगता ही लगता. देयर वुड बी प्रेशर फोर्सेस फ्रॉम अपर, सो दिस वुड बी p atm into a एंड दिस वुड बी p into a. प्रेशर फोर्सेस वैसे ही लगते, mg फोर्सेस वैसे ही लगते, but there would not be any pseudo force. हमारा कोई pseudo force नहीं लगता. So there won't be any rho vg upwards. The difference would be, now the acceleration would be g. Correct? Because अब ground के frame of reference में मेरे container का acceleration g downwards है, right? So जब फोर्स F इक्वल्स टू ma न्यूटन्स लॉस की इक्वेशन हम लिखेंगे, द इक्वेशन विच विल राइट इन दिस केस बाय टेकिंग द फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस एज अर्थ एंड इन दिस केस बाय टेकिंग द फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस एज द कंटेनर इटसेल्फ, those two would be exactly the same. So it does not matter कि आप frame of reference container को मान के चलें या frame of reference earth को मान के चलें, the equation which we'll be writing would be exactly the same. So let's write down the equation. So Newton's laws की equation लिखेंगे. So F is equals to ma. Since acceleration is 0, so forces in the vertical direction have to cancel out each other, right? So downward direction में मेरे पास एक rho vg है एंड एक पी ATM इंटू जी है, करेक्ट. और अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मेरे पास है PDA प्लस देयर इज रो वी जी अपवर्ड बिकॉज ऑफ आवर स्यूडो फोर्स. सो दिस इज द ब्यूटी. रो वी जी कैंसल हो जाएंगे. रो वी जी, so this is not P ATM into G, so okay, this is P ATM into DA actually, because that's pressure into area, right? And this dA and dA would get cancel out. So this would give me that pressure is equals to P ATM. Basically speaking, pressure. So let me write down the final conclusion over here. Pressure at every point is same, and that is equals to P is equals to P ATM, that is equals to the atmospheric pressure. So pressure हर जगह same है, and that is equals to the atmospheric pressure. Now this is very much similar to what we have seen in our case 1. Why? If we do a comparison between case 1 and case 2, see, अगर मैं यहाँ P ATM हटा देता है, if I assume that air exist ही नहीं करती है, air exist नहीं करता, तो pressure हर जगह जीरो हो जाता, राइट? P ATM में जीरो हो जाता तो प्रेशर हर जगह जीरो हो जाता. सो केस 1 और केस 2 बिल्कुल सेम बन जाते. द डिफरेंस ओवर हियर इज, यहां पर कोई नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स लग ही नहीं रहा था, बिकॉज ऑफ विच एक्सेलरेशन जीरो था एंड फोर्सेस बैलेंस करने में यहां का प्रेशर जीरो था, तो हर जगह का प्रेशर भी क्या आ गया? जीरो आ गया. ओवर हियर द डिफरेंस इज देयर आर एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस. मेरा एक्सटर्नल फोर्स mg नीचे लग रहा है, बट वो पूरा एक्सेलरेशन देने में काम आ जा रहा है. सो बेसिकली अगर मैं कंटेनर के रिस्पेक्ट में बात करूं, सो चूंकि मेरा mg नीचे लग रहा है, देयर इज ऑल्सो अ सीडो फोर्स एक्टिंग इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड बोथ आर गोना कैंसल ईच अदर. दोनों कैंसल हो जा रहे हैं. सो दिस गोज आउट ऑफ द पिक्चर, दिस गोज आउट ऑफ द पिक्चर. सो इन इफेक्ट अगर मैं फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम को देखूं, सी कर्व्ड सरफेसेस वाले तो आपस में कैंसिल हो ही रहे हैं. सो इन इफेक्ट सारे एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस आपस में कैंसिल हो चुके हैं. सो हैड दिस P ATM बीन जीरो, अगर ये जीरो होता, सो एग्जैक्ट सेम वही फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम बना जो केस 1 में बना था. हेंस प्रेशर एट एवरी पॉइंट इज सेम एंड दैट इज इक्वल्स टू जीरो. केस 3 में हमने देखा था. सो इफ आई कंपेयर दिस केस 2 विथ केस 3, केस 3 में यहां पर accelerations, there was an mg force acting downward, but acceleration was zero, right? The main thing was acceleration zero था. So चूंकि मेरा acceleration ही zero था, over here in the free body diagram there was a force mg acting downwards जिसको कोई cancel नहीं कर रहा था. So there was a pressure gradient. सो अगर कोई नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स हमारे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम में बच जा रहा है, सो इट क्रिएट्स अ प्रेशर ग्रेडियंट इनसाइड माय फ्लूइड. दिस वाज आवर कंक्लूजन. केस 2 में देयर वाज नो नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स लेफ्ट इन आवर फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम. हमारे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम में नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस बचे ही नहीं थे, दे गॉट कैंसल्ड. सो देयर वाज नो प्रेशर ग्रेडियंट. प्रेशर में ग्रेडियंट नहीं है, प्रेशर इज कांस्टेंट थ्रू आउट माय फ्लूइड, and that is equals to either 0 or P ATM, depending on whether you are considering air to be present or not. So case 3 में हमने देखा कि हमारे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम में, so this was our free body diagram, अगर हमारे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम में कोई एक फाइनल नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स बच जा रहा है, दिस इज अ नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स, राइट? अगर एक नेट एक्सटर्नल फोर्स बच जा रहा है, so this creates something what we call as pressure gradient.